Welcome back. As always, it's great to see you. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have some snacks. No, I'm just saying, I'm kind of hungry. Today, we're going to be looking at how to get out of Platinum and into Diamond with DPS. If you want to learn Tank or Healer, they are already on my channel. As always, I hope you've been enjoying the series. A brief summary on how this works is I use the game that I needed to get to the next rank. So this is the game that I needed to get to Diamond. Whether I play well or whether I play like crap, it doesn't matter. We're reviewing this game and looking at the differences between low ranks, high ranks, and just everything in between. Today we're going to be playing Black Widow. Now there's two reasons why I wanted to play this character. The first reason is I wanted to show you guys that it doesn't matter what character that you play. If you enjoy yourself, if you're having fun, you can learn and you can start winning games with them. It does not matter. Black Widow took a lot of time to play, I'm not gonna lie, but I really enjoyed playing her. I really enjoyed the movies. I really enjoy like just her as a character, so I wanted to play her more. And so I was like, you know what? Might as well just use this as an opportunity to play a character that I always wanted to play. So character doesn't matter, as long as you play well, you're chilling. And then the second reason is because I wanted to play a character that's more conservative. I wanted to play something that wasn't a dive bomber like, what did I play? Star-Lord, right? So I wanted to show you guys how to take angles more and like what to do when you're playing these type of characters that aren't dive bombers like Star-Lord. All right, so first things first, we're trying to get to our points. Have something in mind where you want to go. You never just want to start playing a game and just be randomly playing games. Like, you don't want to do that. When you are this high, everyone typically has the same skills, and the only thing that sets you apart is what you do with what you have up here, not what you do in your fingers. If you're godlike with pressing buttons, okay, cool, but someone that's smarter than you will outsmart you every single time even if they don't know how to press buttons just like you. This is what's going to get you out there. So you make sure you're thinking outside of the box. I already know the angles that I want to go to. You need to know that too. Where are you going to set up? If you're Namor, where are you going to go? How are you going to set up? If you're Hawkeye, if you're Hela, like what are you going to do? That's your priority when you play these characters. So I'm just going and I'm just putting out shots. Not really trying to do much. I'm just really trying to like get some damage out. That's all. I'm not really trying to aim and hit anything. Right here, I noticed that they didn't come out of this area. Right, I noticed that they didn't come out of here. So I was like, okay, let me take a little bit of an aggressive angle here because they didn't come out and they also didn't show up here with the team. Like our team had first rotation. So I knew we were pretty much fine. So I take a little bit more of an aggressive angle right here. Then I noticed that, there's nobody here. So I'm gonna move up. When you take aggressive angles on characters like this, you need to have an escape route. Most of the time when I see players play these type of characters that I go against or are on my team, they commit to things and they don't have an escape route. They don't have a way to get out. My escape route is these rocks. If you don't know, Black Widow can run and jump faster than most characters and higher than most characters. So I can leap and get over all these rocks and I'm chilling. But a regular character is going to stumble and get stuck and they can't follow me. That's what I'm using as my escape route. You always need to have a get out of jail free card. Now, I already seen their team when I was coming up. I was looking at their team. It didn't seem like they had a Spider-Man or a Black Panther or anything like that. So I felt like it was okay to take this aggressive angle because I wasn't really going to get punished for it. This is the type of thought process you want to have because things do change from game to game. You need to be thinking about it like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, you guys are fighting. I didn't even know. I'm doing things. All right. Okay. And I'm backing up and running away. And now I'm getting attacked. You might be like, Poppin, you suck. What are you doing? What did I tell you? It's all about this, right? Let's go back and let me tell you what I was doing. So we go up here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to think about what did I just do there? 5 seconds, go. Was it beneficial and what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check it out. So I shot the Doctor Strange that obviously was shielding, and I wasn't really aiming for the Luna, right? But why? Well, let's look at it from his point of view. Doctor Strange is already fighting, right? Undoubtedly, he used his shield. If I shoot Doctor Strange, he has two options. He's going to shield it, or he's going to get hit. Win-win. Why is this a win-win? Because we haven't actually team fought yet. All we did was just poke each other. His shield just went down to 300. Block again, buddy. Oh, his shield went down to 200, right? This dude's like, I'm getting that Black Widow. I'm pushing her out. Bro, I'm playing you like a fiddle. You're gonna walk into a team fight with no shield. Right? So this guy doesn't even realize that he's getting played. Now if he drops the shield, I'll shoot him. So now I'm getting attacked, and what did I say? Right? I told you my escape plan. Let's see if that's what I did. Right? I hop into the water, and then I hop away. This whole entire time, Doctor Strange is like, yeah, I got you, ha ha ha. Bro, did you not pay attention to what your team was doing? I was already looking, I paid attention to this entire situation. Bro, look at your Penny. She's getting clapped, bro. Your whole entire team is behind you. I don't even know what these two are doing. Or three, I don't know what's going on up there. The only person that was here was Namor up top, but I heard him. I'm chilling. And this dude turns his entire back on me, on his team. And now, look at you. You're getting clapped up. You're forced to take a fight that you don't want to take, and you weren't even paying attention to the fight that you were taking. These are diamond players, by the way. Now, this is not to say this guy's bad, right? I'm just a higher ranked player than this guy. This is not normal behavior, and people don't usually play against Black Widow. So they obviously just do not really know a lot, right? So I'm not saying this guy's bad or he sucks or anything. I'm just saying these are the type of things that you want to think about, because when you outsmart people, you get way further in your rank climb than anyone else that could just button press. So now I'm just popping his shield more, breaking it more, and now he has no shield, I think. Right? He gets pulled out the sky. Oh, now he has no shield. We popped it, we broke it, we killed him. That entire situation was in our favor because I popped the guy's shield from here. Thor ends up dying, but imagine if Thor died and that dude was full HP, full shields. We just lost point. I won the battle before the battle began. This is what you're thinking about when you're playing Hawkeye, Hela, Namor, Black Widow, all these other characters that are more conservative, that are more about just kind of posting up in like their favorite spots. This is what it's about. I also want to mention one more thing before we move on here. Why did I take this weird spot? Right? Look at this Namor. I heard him up top. Look at this Namor. Isn't it better, Poppin, to like take a spot that's up here because you could see more and you can have better angles? Yes? But I took that angle because who the freak would take this angle, right? Who takes this angle? If I'm waiting for someone to walk out and I pop them, I can even go behind here, wait, pop them. Who takes those angles? No one. But if you're walking out on point, what are you first gonna do? Look up. It's about thinking outside the box. It's about outsmarting the enemy team. Let's move on. I do not want to keep you longer than you have to be kept. Let's move on here. All right, so I did get low, and now I ran away. We're safe. This is what I don't like. I do not like. I'll speak on this when I do the healer video, or if you are already watching it. But when healers overcommit to healing people, as a DPS, I'm safe. But I think during the climb, a lot of people whine. A lot of the DPS players whine about not getting heals. Bro, you got health packs. They should be thinking this. You have health packs. They're leaving him to just fend for himself. That's a no-no. Don't do that. But I'm still like playing, as I said before, getting my shots off, doing my thing. And now I'm just trying to put a little bit more damage on. Now, even if I'm missing my shots, it really doesn't matter, because having a sniper, whether it's a Hawkeye, Hela, having any DPS that has sightlines is going to make the enemy team play differently. This is why Doctor Strange is so good, because you can play behind Strange and he can move forward and you're shielded. But if there's nothing to block the shots, you have to like wiggle weirdly. You have to hide behind things to not get shot, play cover a lot more often. And when you're playing characters that force people to play out of their comfort zone, like Black Widow or Namor, Hawkeye, Hela, like it makes them uncomfortable. And that's the whole point. So even if you aren't landing shots, you're still making people uncomfortable. So I'm just trying to lay down the law, you know, do a little bit of damage. And don't be afraid to take shots. Most of the time, you do not want to just repeatedly shoot. But because I'm in a position right now where they A, know where I am. B, I'm safe. I'm just like laying shots down. Most of the time, like if you saw that I was here, I didn't just shoot repeatedly. I only shot when I needed to. It's gonna be the same if you're like hiding anywhere. You don't really want to shoot. And we'll talk more about that later on when we get to the scenario. But I just wanted to explain why I was popping off so many rounds. So my teams end up dying, and well, just one of them. And so I wanted to make a little bit more room to have a different angle. Now, with Black Widow specifically, if you take her batons out, they actually do a lot of damage to destroying structures. It doesn't take that long. It takes a few hits and it's broken. So most characters have a way to break that and do damage. Like usually snipers have a way to break it really easily, usually. So I'm just trying to get shots off per usual. We got one, and then I get chased. Now in this scenario, I was ready and prepared, but her kick is not a stun. The stun is the grapple. If you didn't know, a knock up most of the time, or a knockback most of the time, isn't considered a stun. It just pushes them. The stun is from her grappling hook, but I wasn't able to do it fast enough. He would have died and we would have been fine. Now, what happens next is that he ends up getting away, which is unfortunate. And I think we might end up losing the fight because I died. Or not. I don't know. Oh yeah, we do lose the fight. Okay. And it happens. It happens. You don't want to be too stressed out about it. Star-Lord then pops his ult. I try to shoot the ult. This is, I should have been able to kill him here. I'm not even going to front with you guys, but this is why playing snipers like Black Widow is rough, because your mechanics sometimes in certain stressful situations don't pan out. Now, you do not want to be stressed out with situations like this because some maps are just better for characters that are close range. This is a very good map for close range characters, not really snipers. That being said, you can always play whatever you want to play, but just know that you're going to have to play differently because the map is more advantageous for some characters. So I'm just trying to get creative, try to land a shot, but I was like, these shots are going to be very difficult to hit. So I decided to drop down, maybe look for some more shots. Destroying the Namorph. Actually, was that ours? Or was I just missing? No, why was it not working? That's weird. I noticed that during the match too. When I review these, I don't usually review them after I play them. It was clipping the wall there? Really? Huh. Okay. So I'm just trying to pop in my shots. I heard that she ulted, the Storm ulted, so I'm just gonna run and take my position, get in a nice juicy spot. I think I heard Solid above me. So here, I can't really do anything, right? This invisible woman I can't see, but I do notice the nest is there. When you're playing characters that are DPS, you wanna make it your priority, if possible, to break nests. You wanna get all the nests, you wanna get all the Namorphs, octopi, you wanna get Loki clones. You're very good at it. So do your best to take these things out for your team. Sometimes you don't need to do damage to be useful to your team and beneficial to your team. And I think that's where a lot of the hate for some of these characters come from, is because people don't, again, think outside the box. So I was able to get Penny down there, and now our team is chilling. I heard him, so I go up here, we take that fight, we get that kill. Now, when you're up here, be careful, just a random thought. They can break this and you'll fall down and die. So I'm trying to get some shots off, and then I end up hiding here. Now, you might be thinking, Poppin, why would you hide here? Like, you don't really have many angles. Like, pretty much you can only see like that, right? Well, the point of this is not to get angles, but to be sneaky. When you're playing a character that can basically 2-tap or 1-tap somebody, you want to try to be as sneaky as possible when you can. You want to think of yourself as a ranged assassin. So this means I want to do most of my damage when people don't know where I am. This is a great spot because this allows me to have a bigger picture of the entire map. If I'm down here fighting with my team, not only am I in danger, but people can also come from the sides, from behind, and we don't really want that. So we're just chilling, looking up top, and playing that assassin type style, just waiting for someone to do something stupid. And just continue to chill. We see a portal come. I tried to ult it with the plasma shot, but I guess it didn't work. She ults, I run back. I run back because I don't want to be a part of any of this, right? I'm a longer range character. Before you commit to fights with characters like these, you want to make sure that it's a fight you want to take. So it's like a little checklist sometimes of like, do I want to take this fight? Yes, then okay. And you need to evaluate the situation every single time. A lot of the times I'll see Hawkeye players or Hela players just fight all the time, and then they get killed repeatedly. You don't have the tools to reposition like Star-Lord or Black Panther or Spider-Man. These guys can just pick and choose when they want. You can't. You need to choose the right fights. You need to choose when is the best time to do what you need to do. And I didn't see many people, so I was afraid. Then I seen Star-Lord and I was like, all right. Star-Lord is pretty much the only character that can kill me. So if I don't have eyes on Star-Lord, I don't want to play. That's how you want to think of it. What's your threat? So we destroyed the nest once again because we know Penny just can't play in it. And we're just kind of backing up. Our team died, so we just have to back up, run away. It's okay, retreat. You don't want to stagger your death timer. So I'm running away, backing up until my team is ready to come out. She then decides to ult in. I'm just popping off shots. I noticed that what's-his-face ulted. I was able to get him out the sky that time. Again, your priorities are always switching. I wanted that nest first. No, I wanted to kill first. Like I wanted to shoot downrange. As you see, I was aiming for like the area over here. And then I noticed that there's a nest down there. So I was aiming for that. Then I heard him say legendary. So I went to aim for that. Your job is to understand the threats, the high priorities, and deal with them. If you are a bad Black Widow or a bad Hawkeye or Hela and you missed that crucial shot, he could wipe the team there. This is why I always say, like, you need to pick and choose what you're doing. You need to always be ready to identify the situation, and you need to be ready to take these shots and hit them, so that way you can be more of a powerful force. This is why you don't spam shots all the time. You really want to pick and choose the shot. So I come over here, same scenario as I said before. I just kind of want to be in a weird situation, or not a weird situation, I'm sorry, a weird position, because I want them to be like, where did that come from when I landed the shot? So I whiffed, I landed that one. So I shot 3 times. You see how I wasn't like popping off and off. I should have hit that first one. I whiffed. But I'm not randomly just trying to do damage. I want to kill somebody because I'm not going to be able to sit in this position for that long. If we go back and see it from his angle, right? When he got shot, he didn't know where I was. Look. He didn't know where I was. He just wasn't sure. But that's because I was in such a weird spot. Now, you could say if he was more aware, he would have saw that I was there. Well, let me see, because the game does highlight. Oh, no, he can't see that. Oh, you can. But you know how, like, you see the outline, but obviously he doesn't. You know how hard it would be for you to notice that when you're already paying attention to this guy in front of you? He's thinking about too much. Now, he should have been able to react to that snipe, but you also hear that my magic ulted. There's so much going on, you can't pay attention to me. This is why you don't sit in generic spots. You sit in other spots, and then you can shoot from them, and people just don't really know that you're there because it's so weird. It's unheard of for you to be in that spot. So I stay here as long as my team continues to, do their thing. And I'm just trying to lay down sights, that's all. Now I'm just popping off damage. I want to stall them at this point. I get out because I know that they're starting to push forward, and I want to get a better position. Right now, the team is not fighting. So should I need to turn around and start moving and running away, it is perfectly fine. If I need to go reposition here, wherever, and it's not just a Black Widow thing, every character, if you need to reposition, it's better to do it when your team isn't fighting. Because if they are fighting for 10 seconds and you spend 5 of, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do it over here. If they're fighting for 10 seconds and you spend 5 of that seconds running around and repositioning, you only have 5 seconds to play that fight. Sometimes it's even worse. Sometimes you need to, if the fight's 10 seconds and you need to run for 8, you only have 2 seconds to impact that fight. I promise you're not landing a shot, especially with a sniper, in 2 seconds. So it's better to always think about these windows of opportunity and play to them. So I repositioned because I knew a fight was going to start. And now I'm laying down the shot. Look at that. Look at that. If I was still down there, he would have done that to me. So the priority of how this worked was I was aiming for Penny. Then I started seeing the nest, and then Star-Lord decided to fly down. So now my priority is on Star-Lord. Sometimes you need to peel for your team. Happens. I decided to run down there and I wanted to kick him because I knew he was moving so fast I couldn't snipe, but I also knew I was safe. So I just wanted to run down and kick him. But he decided to run away, and things changed drastically. So I'm trying to just like run away and shoot at the same time. Remember what I said? You don't want to run away while fighting because you're wasting time running away. But like in that scenario, I didn't have an option. It was getting to overtime, and I just wanted to help her before he killed her. So I was able to get some HP Luckily, she decided to use her ult. We got that kill. Oh no, we didn't. She ran away. Now we got the kill. We were to get the Magneto and we secure that round. So let's move on to the next round. And this round, we're going to be playing Hawkeye. So I actually remember this round because I was limit testing quite a bit, bro. I was trying to get the 1Vs. I was trying to get the 1Vs. I'm not even gonna lie. Hawkeye makes me want to Hawkeye makes me seem like a bad mother shut your mouth sometimes. All right, so we're playing Hawkeye. Same thought process, just different character. So I'm looking for a character to peek and walk through. I destroyed this because it's hard to see characters from this angle. So I always try to destroy it. Right here, right? If they start walking, you only get to see like the top half of their body. So I just break it so I can see. And I'm taking this weird angle, right? Should someone walk by and they think, oh, there's nobody there, right? And they're like, oh, nobody's here. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. I'm looking down. I'm, shooting people. That's the person, looking down, shooting people. And I'm just behind them and I headshot him and insta-kill him. Weird off angle. This is what you're looking for. Remember, you could be an assassin as a ranged character. Nobody shows up. I was just counting the seconds. Usually within a time of 5 seconds, nobody shows up. We still get behind them, right? Nest is my priority. It's not the kill. Get the nest. Now it's on cooldown. Get the mine. And now Penny doesn't really have anything to play with. So now she's forced to just walk around, just jumping. Priority is now their backline. My shots are really off with this character though, this match. Maybe because I was playing Black Widow. So I'm just trying to put the damage in. She wants to come and fight me with the 1v. Like I said, I was trying to get the 1v1, we were going. And then Star-Lord shows up. And I was mad. Realistically, I shouldn't have taken that fight, but I was feeling myself. That was a good fight. But I should have just ran. I should have done what I did with Black Widow and just, run away. It's better that you don't take these 1v1s and just reposition because you can do a lot more for your team like that. When you're taking these 1v1s, what if I kill her? Okay, but now I'm low and I'm out the fight for a long period of time until I get healed, right? Whereas I could have been full HP, just running away. She's doing her best to chase me. She's out the fight, I'm out the fight. But should she go back to the fight, she's out of position, right? If she decides to chase me this far, she's out of position now. She's behind my team. I'm still laying down shots from over here. This is why we should have repositioned instead of taking that fight. But as I said before, I really wanted to just limit tests. I limit test a couple of times and I just shouldn't have. Another moment is me waiting. When people die, do not be afraid to wait for them to walk out of spawn. Dude, if someone walked out of here and face checked, bam, insta-killed. These are what you're looking for. If you can end fights before they start, you have a better chance of winning all your fights. Nobody shows up though. He decides, oh, again, I whiffed my shots. And this is a prime example of what I was saying before, where you have to be able to land these crucial shots with these characters. Because if you don't, you are going to, I'm actually glad. I'm glad this happened. This dude sniped, well, I didn't snipe. This dude killed 3 of my teammates because I couldn't land one shot. That's how important the landing that shot was, and I missed it. It's not about, oh, I'm very good at aiming the shots. And it's not about you being good at aiming shots. It's about you being good at aiming crucial shots. And so when you play, this is something you cannot practice in practice tools. You can only really practice this when you're in the situation because I'm on a time limit. I need to kill you before you kill my team. That's stress. And then that affects your aim. All of that happens. Granted, I don't really play Hawkeye as much as I played Black Widow in the past couple of days, to be fair. But, is what it is. Now, I was going to die anyway. Well, I wanted to die anyway because my team reset. But I was able to take one with me, which is good. So we're going to try to find another angle. And instead of trying to funneling, like I told you guys about before, you want to try to find these weird angles if you can. I thought there was a window, but there wasn't. Okay, so they're gaming. Not really much I can do. I got to wait. I pop my ult. Dude, that what's his face was on me. Just pumping out damage. I can't, like, if you are in a situation where it's like, man, I cannot hit the DPS or I can't hit the support, hit anything at this point. Just put damage out. It's better that you hit something than hit nothing, right? I was trying to aim for the Star-Lord, but he kept moving, and I was just like, bro, that's not happening. So I just decided to aim for Penny. Destroying the nest so it goes on cooldown. I try to go down here to kick him. and he jumped the kick. Or not the kick, the slash, I'm sorry. He jumped the slash because I was trying to save her. This is the second time I put myself in harm's way to try to save my support. And he didn't even do it on purpose. I just didn't factor that into my equation. This is why you need to play a character and you need to main it when you get this higher rank, because little stuff like that can make or break a specific play. I should have been able to kill this guy. But because I haven't played this guy as much as I played Black Widow, my brain is still trying to like think about, it doesn't really know all the interactions. You know what I mean? In order for you to get down all the interactions between characters, you need to play a lot. And I didn't like think about it. And I was like, oh, he flipped over. Oh, I play you. I should know. So then he just does that and kills us both. I was so mad at myself for that. And because I was mad at myself for the slash, I panicked and just started firing arrows and missing. But again, I'm glad this happened because this is huge. This is important. This is important. This is important. Crucial. The times that I died, it was because, or my team died, is because I missed crucial shots. The last round, I landed my crucial shots and it was fine. So now I'm just trying to play with the team here. I believe one of my teammates died, so I just try to play around my team to be an extra person, be an extra threat, instead of feeling like, oh, you know, you only have 4 players and a sniper. I landed that one, but she died, unfortunately. He decides to ult me, which I didn't bank on. I honestly should just ran away, and that wouldn't have happened, but I didn't bank that he had his ult. All mistakes we're making. All mistakes we're making. But that's okay. We want to come back. We want to learn from it. We're not perfect. And I stuck with Hawkeye because I wanted to play him for you guys. So as much as I would have like wanted to switch maybe, because I'm like, I'm not doing too well. But I said, you know what? Nah, bro. It's not like that. Oh, we actually ended up winning the game there. I don't know. I thought that was a 3-round game. Okay. Well, I'm guessing. What happened? Was it Jeff? What happened? I wasn't really useful this round. Like oh no, he didn't even ult there. How? Huh? Okay, so I hit the Star-Lord, I forced him to ult. Was there nobody for him to ult? Did he just panic ult? Let's look at it from his perspective. Did he just panic ult? He panicked ult. He panic ulted. Yo, that's huge. Okay, we blew this guy's ult because he was scared to die by me. They do that sometimes. I do this sometimes too. It's like if I'm super afraid you're gonna kill me, I'm just gonna straight rip that ult and try to get it off and try to wipe the team. But by doing so, he wasn't prepared for where my team was at that moment. So I actually landed a crucial shot that didn't save my teammate, but it forced this guy to not only use his cocoon, but it also forced him to use his ultimate. I'm satisfied with that, but like I said before, there was 2 other crucial shots that I should have landed that could have made this round easier. So throughout this entire round, there were 3 crucial shots and I only landed 1. The first one was where he ulted and killed 3 of my teammates. The second one was where he killed Luna Snow because I just couldn't, I missed the slash and I psyched myself out. The third one, I was calm, I was collected, and I landed that shot, but unfortunately it did end up killing my Storm. The last round, it had a lot more crucial moments and I was able to land all of them. I was able to outplay all the situations. But that's also because I played more Black Widow during this series that I was trying to get, trying to climb from Platinum to Diamond than I played Hawkeye. I just wanted to play Hawkeye to show you guys the same exact thing is done with these characters. Granted, my mechanics are a little bit rusty with the character. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but this is going to be how you get out of Platinum. It's not about your mechanics and button pressing. It's really, unless you just can't aim. Like, this was pretty bad in terms of those 2 crucial moments. But for the most part, my aim was fine enough to land these crucial shots. It was fine enough to destroy these nests, to destroy the octopi. Like, I knew my job and I did my job well, and even sometimes better than well. That is how you climb out of Platinum. Understand your job, understand what you need to do, understand your angles, understand to think outside the box, and you will get to Diamond like that. I promise you. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see tank or healer, it's already on my channel. And until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often. Well, often.